What's good? It's your boy Czar, all rights reserved. Let's get into it. Hip Hop Homicides, Episode 3, Magnolia Shorty. Now, a lot of you maybe aren't old enough. Well, my fan base, according to analytics, you are old enough. But to the people who may be 18, younger, you weren't old enough to really visualize and see the magnificence she brought as a female artist. She was a breakthrough artist. She had many different things going. She was getting many different shout outs from many different people that are big in the game. That's why she blew up so crazy, because of her flow, her style. She represented that South for real. She really repped it hard. And being from the Magnolia, where it's crazy to make it out, she really set a precedence for female artists all over the world. Like, if you are a female artist and you got up rapping and you didn't sound nothing like her, you were just outclassed. And I mean, she was just magnificent with the tracks she would drop, the mixtapes. She just did it different. And at that time, she did it. No one was really doing it that way but the males. So as a female, her coming up, she exploded into the game, being notarized and everything. I don't know of her gaining a big deal. She maybe got signed, but it wasn't to a major label. But at the end of the day, she had the skills to fit, and she contested a lot of different things these guys do now. They had a lot of hate for the fact she was moving, and I believe it was her allegedly. This is my opinion, which I didn't see them go into too much detail about this, but I believe it was her inner circle that caused it. It was jealousy. Because you understand, when you get the money, you blow up, you get the recognition. People want money. They want recognition too. Oh, hey, I was with you. Where's my cut? Like, people start doing that type thing. And when that type thing start happening around you, things get funny. Business gets funny. Deals get funny. Partnerships get funny. Friendships get funny. Everything gets funny. And you never know where it's going to end up. And I believe she caught the short end of the stick. And that's how she ended up in that setup, allegedly, because she trusted somebody that she should not have trust when she blew up. And they knew who her enemies were. And they were conspiring behind her back. That's why it's better to go into the game with the people you grew up with, but you got to also understand where their head's at. If they're moving any sort of way, you think they're funny style, that's why they say keep your enemies closer. But I tend to disagree with that. I think we should keep your friends close and keep your enemies in eyes vision, but at a distance. I don't want an enemy beside me to see what they're going to do, because their move could be so quick I never notice. So that's why these people say keep their enemy beside them. Funny thing, look at all these people that kept their enemy beside them. They're gone. They're gone. I don't need to worry about my enemy if I got God. Why do I need to worry about my enemy? God got me. And that's the problem. Your faith is a major thing. If you're in the game with no faith, you need to figure it out fast, because rappers are getting taken out quick as hotcakes because of decisions they're making, people they're trusting, corporate sponsors they're linking up with, people that are adversaries of larger sponsors. So big money on the table. And I don't know if he's going to do the episode about this rapper, but there's a particular rapper that episode comes up. So here's what I'm saying. And yeah, you guys want to say X. Yeah, people who say the X thing, we'll talk about it when we get there. But my thing is, it's deeper than that. There's another artist that was taken out that people are speculating the label. Funny thing, it's the same label linked to X, which is crazy, which just makes it even more detailed, like, hey, what's really going on here? But at the end of the day, choices they make, their faith is a big part. Having faith and utilizing that faith daily, normally, will keep you protected. And that's one of the things you got to believe. Like, faith is believing without seeing. It's the essence and substance of believing what you cannot see, but you know full well you feel his presence. And a lot of people don't have faith like that. Like, they'll leave everything up to somebody else helping, or they'll attribute gratification or praise to another man. No, that praise is to God. And that's part of the problem of things around her. Understand, she was blowing up, getting money, being recognized. Friends started looking like, hey, where's my recognition? I was riding with you. I was with you. They start to get jealous, and it starts to make them think different. Like, when you got a friend starting to think different, that's bad, because they know you so well. Now they're at a point where they're like, oh, look at this sucker. Like, you don't even know it, because you don't hear someone's thoughts. They could be beside you cheering, but really be like, I can't wait till they fall. I can't wait till I steal their money. Like, they could be thinking the most heinous thing. And that's the scariest thing when dealing in the game. When you blow up, when you become big. That's why a lot of these artists don't go into the game with their friends. Honestly, if they have friends, true friends are behind the scenes. That's a call away, a step away, a door away. Ring the doorbell. I can go there at any time. See, it's different when your friendship is right beside you and it's bonded to you, and they feel like they're part of your success and they're not getting the recognition. That's the worst situation that come into the game with people around you. And trust me, mark my words, as I remember, I told you last year, mad artists are gonna start getting taken out. I have receipts on this page. You could go see when I said it this year. Actually, it was this year. I told you. Last year, I mentioned about different artists that were getting taken out and how it's crazy. This year, I mentioned about how many artists are going to be taken out. You're seeing it one after another, dropping like hotcakes. It's not the end, and there's a reason behind it. One of the main reasons that aren't talked about is sin. Sin. You guys are living a lavish lifestyle, and the way you're living it, you're sinning against God, and you're doing it willingly. Like, you can't wait to jump in a hotel room and be with like 5 different women. You can't wait to meet up with that woman or that person in the club and get you and pick up your cut. Like, you guys can't wait to do this stuff, and that's very dangerous. You're living a dangerous life. You got to get yourself together, man. When you're living like that, I know what you guys think. It's just me having fun. Your life doesn't belong to your own. Your life was paid for by God through Jesus Christ. That's the fact. So you got to give contribution. If you owe a person money, do you not give them anything, or do you give them a little bit at a time as you can? That's what you got to do each day. You got to give praise to them each day, whether you read a verse, whether you read a book, whether you read a paragraph, whether you read to understand, whether you're looking into researching. You got to chase after God. And a lot of people do not do that. They live lavishly. They live high up on the hog. They do not chase God at all. And that's a lot of things that are happening. And the artists today are still doing this. Trust me, you're going to see some crazy stuff with these artists because they're not acknowledging God. And he's angry. He's really angry. Think of how long he's been dealing with this. It's like a repeated problem. He's like, will mankind ever get it together? And that's the problem with this. So when you get into the game, you get the money, you need to separate yourself from friends and enemies. But the people you keep close are your friends. A call away. They can either help or hurt. But you know you could call them. And if they hurt, you're not going to call them again. Like, they want your enemies closer. I want somebody close to see my daily life so they can plot on me. Like, that's a lie from the devil. Like, he wants your enemy right there to see everything you do so he can mark you off to get you hit. Like, nah, that's how it works. You got your enemy next to you. He plotting on you, calling his dudes, yo, we're going to be here. Like, a lot of these dudes don't think. They do these dumb sayings thinking they're cool, but you sound stupid. Like, to somebody who is educated and really has experienced things like that, you sound dumb. Because I can tell you right now, if I kept my enemies close, I probably wouldn't be here. Because my enemies were plotting on me in ways I didn't even know. Through people, trying to set up issues, set up deals through people and stuff. And I'm moving, not even thinking about it. And I notice it in hindsight because I made a certain decision that threw everybody off. Like, I move very awkward around it. Not like funny, awkward. Like I move without people knowing my movements. And they're like, what the heck? What is he doing? Like, I keep people on edge when it comes to dealing with people outside of my family unit. I keep everything on edge because you never know. Like, you just never know. Things could happen and you can end up in a situation. Rest in peace, Magnolia Shorty, excuse me. That was the basis of what happened to her. I believe her success and everything took her to a new level. She wasn't examining everybody. This allegedly, because they're going to say what they believe. I'm saying what I believe. Okay. Now, I believe it was close-knit and it had to do more with a friendship. Now, aside from the people they say, I think it was deeper. Someone that actually knew how she moved reported to a person to make a move thinking they could get a quick buck, but it ended up in taking her out. And now they're living with that regret for the rest of their life, but they're not going to admit it because the street code, all types of stuff. You know how that stuff go. See, it's deeper than that. Again, we got another banger coming up next. This was episode 3 of Homicides in Hip Hop. All rights reserved.